Hello and welcome back again to Stupid by UFC. Today we are going to talk about today's main event between Aljamain Sterling and Sean O'Malley. And boy, oh boy, Sean O'Malley surprised me, and he literally surprised everybody, even himself, becoming the bantamweight champion in the best mixed martial arts promotion in the world. Like literally, the way that he did the counter striking to defeat Aljamain Sterling is the best counter strike I have ever seen after Conor McGregor defeated Jose Aldo literally with the same type of counter strike. The way that he weighed the punch of Aljamain Sterling by going backwards and then punching forwards, like it was so slick. And at first I was like, this is an early stoppage. It was not like it was a good knockout, but it was not a knockout. It was just a technical knockout, and maybe Aljamain Sterling would have gotten up. So why the referee is stopping that? And even Joe Rogan in the after the fight, he just said, oh, I think it is an early stoppage. But when I saw that counter strike, when I saw that counter punching by Sean O'Malley, that when I saw that cross, I mean, like it was so slick. When I saw Link, then I understood that okay, if someone's have seen that, they probably would have stopped the fight. That is because it was such a perfect punch. I mean, I cannot say I cannot talk about it enough. Like it was such a perfect punch. And now let's just talk about all the things that have happened in that fight. The first round was clearly won by Aljamain Sterling, but it was not a very dominant round as Aljamain Sterling would have liked, because he was not going for the takedown. He was literally not going for the takedown. He was just trying to strike with Sean O'Malley. I don't know what kind of game planning is that, but he was trying to do the striking thing, and he was not good at it, and he just managed to cruise that round because of Sean O'Malley slipped and he got the takedown in the end. So it was like a very not very interesting round, but it was a good round to understand that Aljamain Sterling was not there. He was not there tonight. I don't think he was there to win the fight. Like he was not looking good. I mean, it's not fixed, but it's I really didn't like what Aljamain Sterling was trying to do in that fight. He was not taking down. He was not doing the single legs, double legs, and just shooting for the takedown. Slamming Sean O'Malley. That's the thing that I really thought that he would do, but he was looking for Sean O'Malley to make mistake and try to take advantage of that. So it's just a kind of like double-edged sword, and you just don't always like have success like that. You just need to do more. And he won the first round, and then in the second round, I mean, like it was a very funny moment in the press conference. Someone asked that, who do you think? I mean, someone asked Sean O'Malley that, who do you think won the first round? And he just said, I don't know, maybe I won. But and the news reporter said that, but every judge gave Sean O'Malley 10-9. He was like, okay, but who won the second round? I mean, like he just knocked out Aljamain Sterling in the second round, so he was just trying to play a bit. And let's just put this into perspective, because it is more important for us to talk about what this does for the UFC. Because after Conor McGregor and Adesanya, I don't think like there are many stars in the UFC. Sean O'Malley can become that star, and I think he's on his way to become a star. I think like he is kind of like a star, and he thinks like I really think that in his mind he is a superstar. So he can become someone like Conor McGregor, and he's not going to fight anytime like on a co-main event now. He's going to fight main event all the time, I think, because of his star potential. No matter which weight division is fighting on the co-main, probably heavyweight will fight if they fight on the same card, but that will not happen. I think like he will have this pay-per-view main event. So what is his plan? I think like he thinks that he is going to fight Chito Vera, because he was looking for that fight, because the only loss that he has was that freak loss with Chito Vera, where Chito Vera just like leg kicked him with his toe, and that perennial nerve leg kick, he just whole leg was like not working well, and he just had to end the fight like that. So I think that is the reason why we will see that fight in the December. But he's also rooting for a fight with Gervonta Davis. I don't want to see that fight, because I mean, not like everybody wants to become Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor did his thing with Floyd Mayweather, so Francis Ngannou, who wants to do that with like Tyson Fury? And now Sean O'Malley wants to do the same thing with Gervonta Davis, and I don't think that fight is interesting. So, in my opinion, I don't think that fight should happen. The fight that I really want, is Corey Sandhagen and Sean O'Malley. Imagine like the kind of striking that we are going to see, and I give advantage to Corey Sandhagen. Everybody gives advantage to Sean O'Malley, but I don't think like he's having that advantage because the height advantage is not there. Probably because Sean O'Malley fights with a long range, Corey Sandhagen doesn't. Even though they are of the same height, the same stature probably, but they are the polar opposites in personalities. But I think like it is very interesting the way that his career is going to develop after this win. He's now the champion of the world, and once a champion is always a champion. Like he's champion for life. Even if he loses his next fight, so kudos to him, man. Like he just did his thing and he just envisioned it. 16, I just said like I'm boxing since when he was 16, and I was just like thinking that one day I will going to headline this T-Mobile Arena and I'm going to become the champion, and he just did it, and he just said that I knew that I will do it. So that's good level of confidence, and I think like that will help him in his defenses, and he just wants to become champion till 2035, that he said. And probably he's going to become champion for 2 to 3 title defenses until he runs into some great wrestler like Umar Nurmagomedov or Merab Dvalishvili. Don't take that fight, against Merab Dvalishvili, if you are willing to become champion till 2026 at least. So don't take that fight with Merab Dvalishvili. So, and Merab Dvalishvili should be punished because he doesn't want title fight because his friend was champion, and we don't like Merab Dvalishvili, so it's okay for us probably. So that's my opinion, and that's what we do in this channel. We just talk about mixed martial arts, fight, and UFC related news and boxing related news. That's what we do in this channel.